Artificial intelligence, the main thing is that there are many principles that guides you across, starting from the factors of how it needs to be, how it needs to take over. AI systems should be operate reliably, safely and consistently. This is very, very important. AI is a tool that's the benefit for everybody. It's a benefit for the entire human society. Good morning and welcome to the first session, Chapter 6, Unit 1, 3rd semester BCom, Artificial Intelligence, where we are going to speak about guiding principles of AI. Artificial intelligence, the main thing is that there are many principles that guides you across, starting from the factors of how it needs to be, how it needs to take over. So the first thing is fairness. All AI systems should treat people fairly without incorporating any bias on gender, ethnicity, other factors, which means to say that AI is common for all. AI cannot be considered to be gender specific or biased in nature. AI is a tool that's the benefit for everybody. It's a benefit for the entire human society. And it should not be creating a disadvantage for any part of the society. Followed by reliability and safety. AI systems should be operate reliably, safely and consistently. This is very, very important. Now, whenever you are deploying a system and trying to check the measurement of that system, it's very important that we see that that system maintains the consistency in and out. It cannot go on a way where it creates inconsistency. It creates a system which might be harmful to the nature and to the people. It has to be safe. It has to be secure. It has to operate within the limits of what has been told so that people can trust the AI. So the most important thing is that it is designed in such a way that it should be reliable in nature and it should resist all the harmful manipulations. Followed by which, privacy and security. I think privacy is a word that everybody is trying to talk about today. Privacy is not just about having things to yourself, or privacy is not just about talking about you and your data. Privacy is all about securing your data in such a way that it is not being used for any other illegal purpose. So when I say that data privacy, it's all about holding on to the data and making the best use of it and not allowing it for any kind of manipulations, any kind of illegal uses, or making it available free for the hackers or anybody else. So when I talk about the privacy, it's about the respect that we give to the user. So the user needs to have all kind of security and he needs to hold on to that sensitive data and to the business details. So whenever we are trusting a system and enabling our data through it, we are passing on our data, we are giving the data through that system to a third party, to the banks or to any other systems. We need security, we need that confidence, we need that assurance from the system, from the technology front that yes, our data is protected. Our data is in the safe hands altogether. So that's why I would say that the sensitivity of data matters a lot here. Followed by which, many countries and people are been developing the standards of how data privacy, how security needs to be there. Of course, we have been hearing about cases of data breach and hacking, cybersecurity issues and everything. But then as AI is trying to progress, trying to replace human beings, try to becoming a more better alternative system, the need for privacy and security also becomes very, very important here. Inclusiveness, we believe at Microsoft, when I use that word, that means because Microsoft created the Azure, so Microsoft firmly believes that everyone should benefit from intelligent technology. This word, please underline, please make a point about it 100%. Why? Because Any technology company wants their technology, wants their product to be beneficial for all. They do not design a technology for the profit purpose, but they design a technology because it's benefit for all. So what we are trying to do here is that AI should bring in the benefits of all parts of the society, regardless to that physical ability, gender, sexual orientation, ethnicity, and other factors. So what we are primarily trying to understand here is that as we are designing something, a software, let's take an iOS or an Android standard or any other software for that matter, that particular software should see that everybody is getting some benefit. Now, for example, when Google Pay was brought in as an alternative to the cash payment system, everybody got excited, not just because of the factor that it's an alternative, but it's also secured, simple and faster way to transfer money. Now, Google Pay is a very, very easy and effective system of transferring money from one account to another. And that's where people started believing that cash can be replaced by this fintech procedures and methods. Of course, Google Pay or Phone Pay or any other things have got their own security issues, and there are many a time that people have lost money because of that also. But whenever we talk about that inclusiveness, we meant to understand that Google Pay or any other technology like that is for all, is for the entire society. So today when you see that particular technology is being used by everybody across the globe, that means the inclusivity is increasing. Everybody feels happy about it. So that's why we believe in inclusiveness. Followed by transparency. All systems should be understandable. Now that's very, very, very important. All systems should be understandable. Until you define a system, you build a system and you say that this is something very complicated where people will not be able to understand, then we are not talking about understandability, we are talking about complications altogether. So let's build a system that is understandable in nature. Everybody should be able to work on it. Everybody should be able to decipher what it is all about. Now, if you create a system that's too complicated, that involves some rocket technology, it might not be of benefit for the common man. So unless and until you define a system that is understandable, that is approachable, and that can be made to work for everybody, AI doesn't solve the purpose. So what we are trying to do here is that make the user fully aware of the purpose of the system. What are the limitations? How does it work? Where can you use it? And what is going to be the outcome of the system? That's where transparency is all about. Now, many people, when they ask you this question, what is transparency? It is not just being about open. It's all about making the user understand how can you use it at any given situation. Now, followed by which accountability, which is yet more important. Why? Because whenever we use this word accountability, people should be accountable for the AI system. Designs and developers of the AI-based solutions should work within the framework of the governance organization principles so that they ensure that the solution that meets the ethical and legal standards. Often it's quite common factor that whenever I get into the path of innovation, I forget the ethics, I forget the framework, I forget the standards and limits that are associated. Innovation has got no limit, no doubt about it. But then if an innovation is going to cross the legal standards and ethics, if it is going to do something that is harmful to the society, if it's going to spell something that is going to be beyond the legal standards, then that innovation might not be regarded to be good by the society. So what is very important here is that we take the full accountability of what we are doing. We need to tell the society, we need to tell the people and organizations as what is AI all about. Why do we make use of this system? So that's where AI becomes even more interesting to all of us. Followed by which I would like to come to the end of this particular session. I would like to say that this particular session would have been of a great help and usefulness to you in terms of practical as well as in the theoretical walk of life. Why? Because all the concepts here would make you understand why AI has been designed in a particular manner. In the upcoming session, we will try to learn few more concepts of AI, which will be of a great benefit for you in the long run. But until then, stay tuned, stay blessed, and stay enlightened forever. Thank you once again for joining me today on this wonderful session.